Blessings to each and everyone. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Well, we're just having a little quick update on some immigration stuff. There are a lot of things that is going on in the media right now. A lot of people, they have been scared, they have been nervous, and not everyone sure or know everything what is happening. Videos like these will just bring us some more awareness, give us some more information, some more clarity on certain things that is taking place. Now, I've come across this video of this lady, a congresswoman by the name of Barbara Jordan. This lady she was a Democrat because she's now passed on, so she's on the other side. May her soul rest in peace. So I'm just gonna play a small clip of her, and this was from in 95-96. Check this out.
Has concluded that a properly regulated system of legal immigration is in the national interest of the United States. The Commission recommends significant redefinition of priorities and reallocation of admission numbers to fulfill more effectively the objectives of our immigration system. Now, to be specific, the immigration recommends a tripartite immigration policy that permits the entry of nuclear family members, professional and skilled workers, and refugees. We propose core immigration levels of 550,000 per year. The Commission emphasizes nuclear family. We recommend as a priority the closest family members, spouses and minor children of citizens, of legal immigrants, and parents of citizens are admitted as expeditiously as possible. I urge the Congress to adopt tough policies needed to verify employment authorization. What the Commission is concerned about are the unskilled workers in our society in an age in which unskilled workers have far too few opportunities open to them. When immigrants are less well educated and less skilled, they may pose economic hardships for the most vulnerable of Americans, particularly those who are unemployed or underemployed. And the Commission sees no justification to the continued entry of unskilled foreign workers unless the rationale for their admission otherwise serves a significant national interest, as does the admission of nuclear family members and refugees.
All right, now I'd like to hear you hear what she had to say right there, right? When it come on to this immigration thing and people being deported, many people come to this country and they are illegal. They overstay their visa, or some people come through the borders and they are here for quite some time. Now that this administration is in power, they are deporting the illegal immigrants. A lot of people, they are not pleased and they are not satisfied with it. But we have to look on things the right and proper way. There are right and there are wrong. And there are laws in every country that people have to follow. As I hear what you have just said, people who come into this country illegally, it is not okay for you to be here. Once you are illegal, you break a law. And once you break the law, then once the police and the form of immigration authority hold on to you, then you are obligated to be deported. Right? Whether you come across the border, whether you overstay your visa. And I'm going to put something on the screen right here so you can pause this video and you can read for yourself. Because in 1996, when Bill Clinton was the president, he signed into the law where people who overstay their visa, you should be deported. And these things have been happening for quite some time. It is not just President Trump who come along and doing all of these things of his own. A lot of people think he's doing it as a personal act against the illegal immigrants within the country. Now, whether you are here and you're working and whatever papers you have and you say you're paying taxes, once you are illegal, then you know what that means. You already break the law. So you are still to be deported. Now, people who are here for 15, 20, 30 years and still never get their papers sorted out, yeah, then it's like it's going to be hard for you. Take your stuff and decide, say, they are going to look about things for you. Then you have to show the time that you were landed in this country. If you don't have anything to show that at the time when you were landed, it clearly means you came across the border. So it is going to be difficult. Whether you overstay your visa or you come through the border, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult for you to get papers. And as Barbara stated, they talk about immigrants who come inside the country, non-skilled immigrant, maybe an uneducated immigrant. It showed the burden that it will have on the country. But if you are a skilled immigrant inside of this country, then you know you are here to contribute, to help to build the country, grow the economy in whichever field you are in. But when you are not a skilled worker, then you are going to come here and before you know it, you're going to depend on the government probably to take care of you. And that is what has been happening over the years. Even though Republicans are doing what they are doing now, remember this lady Barbara, she was a Democrat, right? But a lot of people now are saying all different kind of things. But we also have to remember, for the leaders of the country, they are going to do what they think is best for the country. But a lot of people, once it is not in their favor, or you are not saying what they want to hear that is pleasing to them, they are going to have a problem. But realistically, everyone are here to make a change in their life or try to achieve certain things in life. But at the same time, you have to be fair within yourself to accept right is right, wrong is wrong. And once you are illegal, you know you break the law. So there are things that will be against you certain way, right? That's just how it is. So we all have to be true to ourselves and to accept whatever the government may put in place. And for a lot of people who are in this country for 20, 30 years and still never get themselves legal documents to be here, then whose fault that is? You know what I mean? So we have to look at it. And from 1996, these things are put into place. So illegal immigrants, you wasn't welcome in the first place. And if you are in the country for like you overstay your visa for 180 days, then you should stay outside the country for at least 5 years before you are able to re-enter or you are being pardoned. If you are outside, if you overstay your visa for 360 days, then you're supposed to be outside the country for 10 years before you can reapply for a visa to come back here. If you are being pardoned, then that's the only way you can come back. But if none of that have taken place, then you're supposed to leave the country or you stay outside the country for 10 years before you can re-enter. So if people did just go ahead, follow the law, you get a visa to visit, do your time, go back home, and you know, there were ways you could also able to obtain residency within the country, right? So those are just the things. So truth being told, a lot of people, they are saying all kind of things where this president is concerned. A lot of things maybe he's doing which maybe not right to us, but in their eyes as the leader of the country, they're going to do what they want to do, right? First, you have to remember if you are illegal, you break the law. So whatever come your way, you just have to accept it. And a lot of illegal immigrants, they commit rape, crime, murder, all different kind of crime they have commit. Drug dealers and stuff like that. That's not good for the country, nor the citizens of the country. So all of what is happening right now, a lot of people, they cause it upon themselves. And be reminded, these things were already in place for many, many years. But this administration, they are only enforcing them more right now. And if you don't know who Barbara Jordan is, just go ahead and you can go look her up on YouTube and you will see for yourself. That was a lady, she's a black lady who was very much highly respected in the Democrat Party back then. So even though the Democrats are against a lot of things that this administration is doing, those were the very same principle and things the Democrat Party used to do back in the days. So people must understand the laws and understand what is right and what is wrong. So that's it for now. And if you are making this far in the video, and if you think I provided with enough information on these things, you can just please go give this video a like, and we will see you in our next video. And as we would always say, if it ain't green, it ain't we. Yes, sir.